Hey folks, David L. with David L. Entertainment. We are going to talk a little bit about quality karaoke shows here. And one of the things that gives away a good karaoke show is something that I call saturation point. Whereas you'll go to a karaoke show and there'll be 30 singers there. And if you take every song times, let's say 5 minutes, because there's a little time in between, and it works out to about 5 minutes per song. So you can multiply that out yourself, and that's about how long it'll take to get up there, if you're lucky, if everything works out. The secret to a quality karaoke show is that you want to make sure you don't have any lag in between. What I mean by that is if you call somebody up and they don't come up right away. So the theory to having a smooth running karaoke show is having their name scrolling or up on a monitor behind the karaoke show itself. We have a couple places, we have big screen TVs, and pretty much everybody in the bar can see it. But one of the main factors is if you call somebody up and they're putting their song in and you're diddling around trying to find their song, believe me, it's not easy sometimes. There's a lot of different versions of the same song. So you're up there and people are saying, well, I want the SD version, or I want the P version, or I want the sound choice version, or whatever. And it takes time to do that. So you're basically taking it from your rotation, from your lineup. So what I do is I've got a professional karaoke program where I get everybody, I have a slip that you fill out, and the singer has 2 song choices on it. So that I load the karaoke rotation up in my program with the first song. If I can't find it, I go to the second song. That gives me an option of hitting the second song. And then I can always revert back to the first song when the guy comes up. I can say, hey, I couldn't read the handwriting on what was the first song. You clear that up and you put them in for that second song right away. So what you're doing is you're rotating everybody through as fast as you can. The second thing is the order of the rotation. A lot of people will have a rotation of the first people that come in, and they'll keep adding the new singer to right behind the first singer. So that usually, when I do it that way, I usually get the first 8 or 9 singers in. We do a rotation that way. And if we stay within that first rotation, we'll slide them in front of me. And what that does, you don't have people come up to you and say, hey, I thought it was my turn. That guy, he went before me last time, or this guy went before me last time. So people are keeping track of their rotation. I've had people come up to me and say, how come he's up? I'm usually behind so-and-so. What I do is I'll take that first rotation when everybody comes in, and as people come filtering in, it's not fair to the singers that were there first to put that person in that rotation. Now it depends on where that rotation is, and if they're at the end of that rotation and I put somebody in, the new singer gets to sing right away. So what I do is I just start dropping people to the end of the list. And that usually causes a little confusion because people aren't going to follow the same person they followed last time necessarily. It depends where you are in the rotation when I put the other person in, but they always go to the bottom of the list. It's only fair, like any other line, everyone goes to the back of the line. So if that clears anything up for anybody, but the key to running a good karaoke show is to get everybody in there singing as fast as you can. No screwing around between players or between singers on that. So I've had a number of people question me about it, but it seems like the fairest way to do it. And not everybody does it that way. So I'll come up with some more interesting videos on the culture, karaoke culture as the channel's named, that help people along with karaoke. I've been doing this for a long time, and there's a lot of things to consider that make karaoke a wonderful thing, a fair thing, an enjoyable experience. So, party on. This is Dave Aschenbrenner, David L. We'll see you soon.